it in, plug it in. God damn, I almost fell off the fucking chair. Shit. Shed some light on the situation. Oh, shit. Hello. I almost fell out of my chair a second ago. What's up, YouTube kid? Morning. Look at this. Ooh, look at this fluffy hair. This shit's so fluffy today. So fluffy. Fluffy. I did not forget my license again. I'm at home. I have my license. I actually, I converted my license over to a Texas license. This light's really bright. That's much more best. Look at this fluffy, fluff. For fuck's sake. Yeah, it's been a super duper busy week. I transferred my license from Minnesota to Texas. Transferred my title for my truck from Minnesota to Texas. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I signed up to get an apportioned account. So I can have my own plates for my truck, even though I lease to other companies. Yeah. I got approved for that. And so now I'm just waiting to get online access so that we can pay for the plates. And what else do we have to pay for? We have to pay for the plates. We have to submit 2290 showing that we have, what's up, Phil? Current 2290, which is basically the heavyweight tax. We have to obviously submit insurance, all that jazz. So we got to submit that stuff this week. And then once we can get online and submit all that stuff, then I can get my temp and we can go to work. So, yeah. That's what we doing. Whatever. It's just been crazy and chaotic, you know? I mean, granted, in a week, it's only been a week, and I've been able to change my license, change my title, get approved for an apportioned account. Monday morning, they should approve my access so that I can log in, and then we can upload the remainder of the documents for the truck. Obviously, we have to re-upload like title and license and stuff, which I already have, but 2290 insurance, you know, all the super important details, and then that'll tell us what the cost of the apportion plate is, and then we can pay that because everything's done online, and then I can go motherfucking trucking. So yeah, I know I saw that there, Phil. I was gonna say, everybody but you. Everybody cares but you, motherfucker. So, tomorrow, right. I have baby squirt guns, not guns. Tomorrow, I have to change a fuel filter. And I have to reattempt to put wiper blades on my truck because I can change an alternator, goddammit. but I can't change fucking windshield wiper blades. So, yeah, it's bullshit. I can't get the bitches to click. It's a simple J hook. I don't need an adapter. You slide them on and they're supposed to go click, and motherfuckers don't go click. So, yeah. Well, I mean, if I wasn't almost 50 and if I wanted to sell myself, I'd be a dancer. But I don't particularly like men, well, people in general, not men, but those men, I definitely don't like them. Secondarily, I have this thing called a conscience. And while I have a lot of friends who are dancers who make thousands of dollars a night, I've thought about it. And in my brain, I'm like, I would feel bad taking thousands of dollars from somebody when they probably have a family. Yes, we are definitely looking forward to getting back in the truck. I'll probably just be out till Thanksgiving. I gotta come home, have Thanksgiving with Mom, and then I'll go back out till Christmas. So, yeah. Oh, God, look at this. Look at, it's so fluffy. It's so annoying. It's super fluffy. Look at it. It's so fluffy. People with self-respect and integrity who don't have a problem working hard for money, because the harder you work for it, the more you appreciate it. Not to mention people who have self-respect. Like, I'm not a sex worker. That's what it boils down to. Strippers are sex workers, cam girls are sex workers, hookers are sex workers. I'm not a sex worker. Morally, I cannot bring myself to do that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad that you asked. It's just who I am. I've been asked probably 8 billion times if I have an OnlyFans, and I don't. I'm a solo, over-the-road female truck driver, owner-operator. And in the world of cam girling and OnlyFans and online sex work, all it takes is one weirdo who maybe has bought all my content and then thinks that I owe them something for nothing. You know what I mean? So it's a big safety thing. Secondarily, physical appearance has a shelf life. Like, we all get older. Don't get upset, Phil. He's asking me a legit question. I don't have a problem answering. So we all get older. We all age. And physical beauty is fleeting. It only lasts for so long. Now, I'm not shaming those people who do any of that stuff. It's just not, it's not for me. I don't have a desire to do that. And I wouldn't feel good about myself. And unfortunately, there's no amount of money in the world to buy my self-respect and my integrity. So, yeah. It's not a good answer. It's just me. I've been asked, ever since I became a truck driver 6 years ago, I've been asked, do you have an OnlyFans? And I've been asked this so many times. It's like, I know the answer. Have I worked in a club? Yes, I worked the front door, actually, at a strip club. And I made decent money as the door girl. I wore, you know, a really nice dress every night. I dressed up, you know, I didn't show anything. I didn't sell anything. I mean, I made money on bottle service. Like if I sold them bottle service at the door, then I made, you know, I made sales on that and people tip me. And yes, the money is good. But I vividly remember being at the front door and it was my 40th birthday. That was 7 years ago, at the front door on my 40th birthday. Celebrating my 40th birthday as a door girl at a strip club. And I remember thinking to myself, well, this job is simple and this job is easy. I'm fucking 40 years old. I shouldn't be working in a bar as a door girl or in that industry. You know, like I just came to this realization that I needed to be a grown-up. I feel like for me, those jobs, whether you're a waitress in a bar or a nightclub or a strip club or you're a stripper or you're a door girl, whatever it is, a bartender, I feel like those jobs are like, those are jobs you're not meant to stay at. Those are like age transitional type jobs. And I wanted to do something more with my life. I was like, I'm fucking 40 years old. I am a grown ass fucking adult. And I need to do something different. You know? Thanks. So that's me. As far as horror stories about trucking schools, I don't know because I've been a truck driver for 6 years and I'm an owner operator. So I own my truck. I go where I want, when I want, for how long I want. I haul the type of freight I want. I have all the control. So being from a financial standpoint, what my personal bills are is very, very low. So it's not like I have to make $10 or $15 or $20,000 a week. Don't get me wrong. I mean, in the days when we made 10 to 20 a week, they were fucking great. They were great. And you could spend more freely. Again, the problem is when you get into situations like that, the more you make, the more you spend. And then when things maybe, you know, ebb or decline a little, you get stuck in this situation where it's like, oh my God, I don't have enough money. So I minimized my bills to the point where I can literally run my business and survive on $3,000 to $5,000 a week. I drove for about 1.5 to 2 years before I bought my truck. Yes, I'm gonna spend Christmas with Mom. I usually take off between Christmas and New Year's. So the plan is to come home, spend Christmas with Mom, and then I'm probably between Christmas and New Year's going over to Tennessee to get my transmission done. So I look at life very differently. Like that turning 40, working in a nightclub was a very pivotal moment in my life. Okay, Phil. And it changed the way I looked at a lot of things. It changed a lot of my perspectives on life, and it was like that epiphany, like that aha moment, you know what I mean? So I live differently than I did then, if that makes sense. Like back then, I was okay paying my bills and frivolously spending money on other stuff, you know, clothes or whatever. I'm different now. I don't frivolously spend money on other stuff. Best roads, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I have a ton of them. I get a lot of, you know, I get out of the truck at the fuel island to fuel my truck, and people are like, "Oh, is it your truck? You drive that all by yourself?" Nope. The dog drives. I just navigate. Like, they're ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. I don't really have any memorable stories. I mean, I had a guy. I was on the, is it 285? Is that 285 goes around Atlanta? I think so. I was on whatever, that loop that goes around Atlanta, and I'm driving, and I happen to look over, you know, and there's a car in the lane next to me, and he holds up a sign that says, "We love truck drivers." It made me smile. You know, it's always nice when somebody appreciates what it is that we do and the sacrifices we make to do what it is that we do. And so I'm driving along, and I happen to look over again, and he's got his junk out, and he looks like he's trying to rip it off because he's yanking on it so hard. And I was like, oh my God, whoa, what? People are weird. People are super weird. What up, TJ? What up? Oh, these cumbrellas itch. I am having like the worst cumbrella week ever. Oh. Yeah. So, not much. You just got in from hunting. Did you get anything? Isn't it deer time? Something or other. Oh dear. I think Ron's out in Tennessee. He's helping somebody transport an RV. So he said he'll be in here later. No, but you've seen a few. Well, I mean, at least you're seeing them. You can put one in the ditch on I-75 in Florida. When I became a truck driver, I knew I wasn't cut out to be a company driver. I knew that I wasn't cut out to be told what to do, where to go, and all of that jazz. Because I owned my own massage business before being a truck driver. Not that kind of massage, don't y'all get funky. I worked with professional athletes and musicians. So I was used to setting my own schedules anyways. I was used to having a lot of freedom. So when I became a company driver, it was very difficult for me because it's like, no, sorry, I don't drive at night. And they were like, oh, but you have to. And I'm like, oh, but no, I fucking don't. You know, I have just very much been like, this is my truck, whether I owned it or not. Like, this is my truck. I'm the one driving it. Okay, I'm the captain of my ship. And if I don't feel safe, I'm not doing something. So company driving was just biding my time, you know what I mean? I knew that it was like, I knew I wanted $10,000 to put down on my truck, and I knew I wanted $10,000 in my account before those first owner-operator checks started coming in. So I scrimped and I pinched and I minimized, and I didn't spend any money on anything I didn't have to, like other than bills and food, etc., till I had that money. And I always ran my company truck like I was the owner. So when I had repairs done, I always made them show me, what are you doing and why are you doing it? And, you know, like, I asked all the owner operators I knew. I would ask them questions like, what's it doing? What's it sound like? What is that for? What happens if this, you know, like, I was just full of questions. And while a lot of it didn't make sense at the time, it was just like going into that storage file in my brain. So when I was an owner operator, I had some kind of reference. So owning my own truck was no different than operating a company truck. I still shop. Oh, I'm sorry. Owning my own truck was no different than when I was a company driver. As a company driver, I still shopped for fuel prices because they gave me an Amex card, so I shopped for fuel prices. I paid attention to what repairs were. I bought stuff for the truck myself, even though it wasn't my truck. Because the more you pay attention to pricing and maintenance and repairs, etc., 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 the smoother that transition becomes when you are an owner operator. So it was never like, well, it's not my truck, I don't know. That was never my intention. That was never how I operated. That was never how I worked as a company driver. So the company I bought my truck from, because they gave me an Amex card, it was almost, I was very blessed and very lucky, but it was almost like my free trial run, like my 1.5 year trial of being an owner operator without actually having to pay for it, if that makes sense. Because I saw all the bills. I saw the fuel bills. I saw the repair bills. Because I had to swipe the card myself for everything. Nothing was, it's not like, oh, it's a tire account, so I have no idea how much the tires are. That was never the case. So it was kind of like a free trial of being an owner operator, but without the finances being from my bank account, if that makes sense. Welcome back, Phil. So, it wasn't difficult for me for that reason. Like I said, I was very lucky. I was very, very, very lucky. Ooh, what is that? Who's that from? Thank you. Who's that from? Who's that? Redskin. Actually, you know what we should do? Thank you, Redskin. I appreciate that. Here's what I want to do. Since you sent me a super or a gift or whatever it is, I want to do. I don't even have them in the house. I have stickers. I have fucking truckin' unicorn and pretty privilege stickers. I have 3 stickers, and I want to do a fun little giveaway. So, we'll do a giveaway based on that stuff, like stickers and supers and gifts and stuff like that. So I will keep track of each of you. If you decide, if you want to participate, if you want to, we'll call it a sticker war or a super war or whatever it is. And I'll keep track. And whoever sends the most will get in touch, and I will mail you some stickers. So far, Redskin's #1. That was easy, right? Now you just have to sit there and hope nobody else does it, and then you're ultimately, at the end of the day, the winner. So yeah, we're gonna do a little sticker war, and we'll keep track, or supers, or thanks, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I don't have my stickers in the house, unfortunately. They're actually out in the truck, so I can't even show you. But there's 3 of them. They're perfect for hard hats, so if you wear a hard hat, they're perfect. What do you mean could call it a midnight run? What are you talking about? I mean, I get it. A lot of you guys love to run nights, but my body's programmed to sleep at night after all those years of training for bodybuilding competitions. I have tried repeatedly over the last 6 years to try to stay awake at night, and I can't. Yes, well, you negotiate price for loads. You don't. this sticker giveaway. Oh, you could call the sticker giveaway the midnight run. Is that what you mean? You have to negotiate price. So if you have contract freight, there's usually a little less negotiation because there's no broker involved who's skimming off the top. So you're always going to get a better price when you have direct customer freight versus having to go through brokers. So as an owner operator, if I ever use a broker, I book and dispatch myself. And so I negotiate my own price. And then I decide yay or nay. Like, I can't tell you how many times they've told me, oh yeah, it's, 1,100 miles and we're gonna pay you $1,000. And I was like, you can suck a big fat dick. Because my truck don't run on air. And I have no problems telling a broker to go fuck themselves. Also, when they try to fuck around, like I had a broker once I picked up in just across the border into Pennsylvania, and I had to go to Phoenix, Arizona, and it was $5,000. So it was a pretty good paying load, and it was super light. And I got all the way to Fort Worth, Texas, and it was like a Friday, and it was supposed to deliver Monday in Arizona. And they were like, they go, oh, that load has to go to California. And it's like, no, this load's going to Arizona. No, they already have enough loads there, and you have to take yours to California. And I said, no, the fuck I don't. I was like, first of all, my truck's illegal in California. Second of all, here's your options. You can pay me an additional $10,000 and I'll take it to California. Or you can pay me $5,000 and I will take it back to Pennsylvania. Those are the only options you have. And they're like, we're gonna call your dispatcher. I said, please do. Because they failed to realize that I was an owner operator. So the long and the short of it comes down to, they refused to pay the $10,000 for me to take it to California, and they refused to pay me $5,000 to take it back. So I took it to Phoenix, and they did not take it on Monday. And I told the broker it's an additional $500 for every day that I have to sit. So then they told me to take it back Tuesday. I took it back Tuesday. There was nobody there to unload me. So now that's an additional $1,000. And they were like, well, we found you a cross dock. We're going to go ahead and have you offload it somewhere else. And I said, well, let me just tell you, if it's outside of Phoenix, which means essentially across the street in Phoenix could be a different city because everything is bunched up on each other. I said, if I have to go to a different city, it's an additional $50. And then they were calling my dispatch like, well, what's her ETA? What's her ETA? And my dispatcher was amazing. He goes, you'll get her ETA when I get an updated rate con. So you never, ever, ever deliver the load until you have an updated rate con. Because if you deliver the load without that updated rate con, they will not pay you that extra money that they said they would pay you. Right, and I get it. So you have somebody who dispatches you based upon what the company needs are. I don't work well like that. Because I run the way I run, which is different for me than a lot of people. I don't run nights. I don't run 700 miles a day. I don't run anything less than 2 or 225 a mile. That's on the low end. So the problem when you have them booking you like that, you don't necessarily get to make those decisions, you know. Thank you for answering your questions before you get in. Oh, you were studying for CDL. Copy, I got you. Trucking can be difficult, and right now it is a little bit of a kerfuffle. And if you don't have contract freight, it's really difficult, you know. But again, it's a matter of what your financial requirements are. You know, if your personal overhead, meaning, you know, your mortgage, your bills, etc., is really low, then it's not that big of a deal. Why can't Ron see or comment in the live? That's weird. I don't know why he can't see or comment in the live. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Hey, Phil. Ron's saying he can't see or comment in the live. I don't understand. Maybe if he goes out and comes back in, because I'm literally looking at it and I can see. Maybe they changed it. I know you didn't, but look. So I'm looking at it here on my laptop, and it says live chat. I've never actually watched anybody else's live, so I don't know. So then if you click over there, you can interact. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because he's a moderator. I didn't change my moderators. I don't know. I know you wouldn't block him. There's no reason for you to block him. Right. All in chat with us today. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Oh, maybe he needs to just read the guidelines. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe you have to agree to the guidelines. Fuck. Hi to all the moderators in the chat. Hey, what's up, Jay? Right. Yeah. Yes, I'm single and no, I don't date. I don't date. I don't have time to date. Comments on. Standard moderators. Ron's a moderator. I have no idea. I am married to my truck. That's a fact right there. I am 100% married to my truck. Yeah. You liked and subscribed. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, just do me a favor. Will you go on to go on to my most recent short and just, if you leave, if you're here for the whole thing, don't worry about it. But if you happen to like leave or whatever, will you go and just comment on one of my shorts so I can reply to you and we can figure out how to get your information to me? Does that make sense? Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I just want to give you all a heads up. For all my members, not just subscribers, but the members, the paid memberships, members, there is a members only live today at 4 o'clock. How's the truck? The truck's doing well. The truck is doing well. I have to change a fuel filter tomorrow, and I got to do the battle with the wiper blades. because I know windshield wiper blades are super simple to put on, but they are the biggest struggle. I can change an alternator, I can change AC lines, I can do all kinds of shit. I can do an oil change, grease job, etc. I cannot change fucking wiper blades because apparently, I don't know, my fingers aren't magic enough to figure out how to work a fucking wiper blade. I don't know, but I got to do those two things tomorrow. We did get our license transferred to Texas. We got the truck title transferred to Texas. We got approved for an apportioned account. And now we are waiting to get the email for our online access to our apportioned account so we can upload the final documentations for the truck, the 2290, all the other jazz, and then we can pay for the plates. Pull and push method. I know, and I still can't get it to work. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no freaking idea why, but I cannot. It's like it stops. You know, you slide it on. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Fuck it. When you get an apportioned plate and you tell them that you are driving interstate, they give you that for everything. Yes, we know. We know you thought he was being gross to me. You're so protective, Phil. I did all when he was trucking over the pond. Yeah. It's your job. I know. Ah, look. Ron finally made it perfect. Perfect. It is a pain in the ass, absolutely. Some states are a little bit quicker and a little bit easier as far as like being able to, you know, get your plates and what have you, and some states are not as easy. Hello, Ron. Hello. So, Ron, just because I don't know if you were here, Redskin sent me a sticker or a super or a gift or whatever those things are. And we decided we're going to do what I'm calling as a sticker war. So, whoever gives the most of those or whoever has submitted the most is going to win 3 of my stickers. So there's that. We're doing a giveaway, basically, is what that boils down to. A little friendly competition. I mean, if nobody else gives any of those, then Redskin absolutely wins it. But if they don't... What's up, Jason? Welcome. How are you? I was wondering if you were going to show up today. They would get a set of wiper blades to install on my truck. I know, right? Right. The members only live is today at 4 o'clock. Just so you know, anybody who wants to become a member, it's as simple as $2.99. There's a join button right down here. Click the join button, and there's 3 different levels of membership. The simplest membership is the $2.99, and it does get you access to members only lives. The biggest a-hole to your siblings. You don't let anybody else be an a-hole to your siblings, it's just you. What's up, TWC? I'm doing well. Jason. How has your week been? You're a new fan from India. Well, welcome. I'm doing a sticker war today on this live. So right now, Redskin is the winner, but the live isn't over. Other people have an opportunity to join the battle, and let's see how it goes. I mean, if nobody else, you know, sends a super or anything like that, then, or a big old sticker or anything like that, then Redskin wins. You guys like to fight. Oh boy. I think you Scottish people are just ornery and argumentative to begin with. Yes? Or is that just how they're portrayed in the movies? Well, he's currently in the winning position. The live is not over, so there is opportunity for other people to join in. Look at me, I'm so puffy today. Over here. Well, that's probably because I scrubbed the shit out of this eye trying to get the goddamn... You guys, oh my god, I didn't tell you guys. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a little backstory. So the other day, I bought this new eyelash glue, right? And it's like super industrial eyelash glue, apparently. And I put on the lashes that go underneath. I know this is something you guys don't understand because you guys are boys and I'm a girl. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that is pumpkin pie. Thank you, Buck Brown. I'm just gonna call you Buck. Thank you, I appreciate it. Anyway, so I used this super industrial eyelash glue, and the lashes I used were really pokey. And no, you put it on the little... All right, now we have to go for a walk. You guys have to come with me. I'll educate you. You guys are gonna learn something new about cumbrellers. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. I always take Chrome with me. Okay. So these are the lashes I use. You see they're like little tiny... Oh, it's upside down. There we go. They're little tiny. See? Okay. So these lashes go on underneath. Okay. These lashes go on top. Okay. So there's different kinds of lashes. This is, no, it's not Gorilla Glue. So I bought this lash glue, which is for eyelash extensions. Okay. And this shit is supposed to stay on for like 2 to 3 weeks. And I was using not those lashes. Oh, there's a sticker in my foot. I was using this brand, which are really pokey. Like the little band, the little thingies right here are really pokey. And so the glue is great. The glue's great. It stays on forever. But the problem is when you use a lower quality eyelash extension, what happens is they get pokey and they're uncomfortable and they make my eyes water and they itch and all kinds of shit, right? Okay. So I wanted to take them off and I scrubbed the holy shit out of my face to try to get them off. Earlier this week, you guys, I had like 2 left on this eye and 1 on this eye. So this eye's like not happy because I scrubbed the dog shit out of it. So I just need a little facelift. So here's your eyelash story. And there is your, the more you know, right? So needless to say, this eye's a little pissed off. This one's still a little pissed off too. You can see it, right? There. Anyway, so there's your Cumbrella story for the week. The trials and tribulations of being a woman. Eyelash clip-offs, those magnetic things don't fucking work. I like to put them on, and then I like to not have to fuck with them for like a couple of days. So, and I don't, ooh, a 100. Adam sent a 100. Thank you. Ooh, what is that? Jason, thank you. You're the best. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you, Jason. Very much, very much. So you can go in and you can have them do eyelash extensions where they put like one hair on one hair of your eyelashes. But those you have to go in and you have to have them done like every 2 to 3 weeks. And they're fantastic, but I'm not always home that often to get my lashes done. So this is why I do my own lashes. And we had a lash catastrophe. Yeah. You Scots like to fight in war. Ooh, a pumpkin pie. Another pumpkin pie. The Romans made a wall to keep you out of England. I would have to actually, is there a good documentary on that? I would love to watch it. Makeup tutorial. Guys, stay focused on the lessons. I actually don't wear makeup, unfortunately. Like lashes, eyelash extensions. See them? And see how it's a little bit darker right here? That's one of those that still hasn't come off. Just like on this side, it's like right here. So is it a euphemism? I'm a truck driver and I am a fitness competitor. So unicorns are rare and mystical. So somebody who's a fitness competitor and a truck driver is pretty rare, pretty uncommon. So there's that. Ooh, clutch. Who sent me a clutch? I have no idea. My phone just like zoned out. Hold on. Wait, you guys slow down. Hold on. I gotta keep track of these. Ron sent me a latte and Jesse sent me a clapping seal. Jesse? Jason. Okay. I have to keep track of these because I gotta see who the winner is gonna be, you guys. So please. Like, I appreciate them, but I want to make sure that in the sticker war, we are awarding credits where credits are due. You know what I mean? Like fair and square. Fair and square. That's so cute. Are those ears? They are ears. They are ears. I love them. How much have you spent on the truck so far? What do you mean? Oh, they're cat ears. Cat ears. They're from Ron. What do you mean? Like I paid $50 for the truck and then I spent $27,000 to have the motor rebuilt. I think I spent like $7,000 on new hangers and leaf springs and bushings for the rear. Like, I don't know, collectively altogether. Ron, I love those cat ears, by the way. They're fucking cute. How is the maintenance on the, coming on the RV? By the way, that's a hell of a trade-off you and your friend have. I mean, I'm all for you being out of the house. Ooh! Look at that thing. Number one, number one, number one. The Prince Group Tea. We're just gonna call you Prince. Thank you. Anyways, the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, that's a hell of a trade-off you have with your friend. No, I don't haul hazmat. I do flatbed, I haul frac sand in the oil field, I've hauled dry van, and I have done reefer. I prefer flatbed. Oh, a husky, he's so cute. Look, he's singing, he's singing. He's singing. This cute little singing husky. I prefer flatbed. Ultimately, I may end up going back into the frac sand field through the end of the year and do that. And then after the beginning of the year, we do have some flatbed contract freight. So the idea is to get back under a flatbed because that's where I'm happiest. I absolutely love to haul flatbed. It's my favorite. Without a doubt, it is my favorite. So, yeah. Jason, are you going to make the members only live tonight at 4? Asking out of curiosity. You'll try. Do me a favor. I need your address so I can send your stickers to you from the ones that you got from the last members only live. So, can you send it to me in an email? What is that? Oh! Thank you, Ron, for the royal crown. I appreciate that. It was like trumpets and everything. You'll try. Oh, that was you'll try to make it at the 4 o'clock. Yeah, you'll have to send me an email, Jason. So I can get your address and send you the stickers that you got from our last members only live. For the best queen. Why, thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, guess what? This is more for Ron than it is for you guys because Ron and I have this thing with like coffee and protein. I just got the Cheek iced protein coffee in the holiday flavor of white chocolate peppermint. So for everybody, yes, that is basic bitch flavor, but it's Christmas. Why the fuck not? And he loves white chocolate peppermint. So I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm opening it now. I don't even know what it smells like, but I'm excited to find out. This is a seasonal only flavor, and I've never tried it, but they don't make a single flavor I don't like. Oh my God. God, that smells good. We're gonna have to make an iced coffee, a protein iced coffee. Oh, I'm so excited. So for like Halloween and Thanksgiving time, they had the pumpkin spice, which is all sold out. And now they're out with their white chocolate peppermint. It's absolutely fabulous. The wall's still there. It's on YouTube. Look up Adrian's wall. I don't know why you'd miss the US. I'm just saying we have so much chaos here. Why would you want that's silly. I mean, I'm a proud American, don't get me wrong. I just think some of the stuff we have to deal with is dumb. And I know everybody has it. Everybody has dumb stuff. Not just the US. So we're gonna make one of these because I'm super excited to try it and I cannot wait. America, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I'm a proud American. But I oftentimes wonder if the drama that we have here is necessarily worth it. You know what I mean? Don't you know? Okay. So 2 scoops is, where are my glasses? Because I'm old. 2 scoops is 3 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. 2 scoops is only 1 gram of sugar and equivalent to 2 shots of espresso. That's right. So this white chocolate peppermint cheek, in comparison to, let's say, like one of those big chain frappes, 120 calories. Coffee shop frappe, 370 calories. Cheek protein is 20 grams of protein, and a coffee shop frappe is only 4 grams of protein. 1 gram of sugar, coffee shop frappe, 35 grams of sugar. Oh, and here's the best part. The cheek has 150 milligrams of caffeine, and a coffee shop frappe only has 70 grams. Or 70 milligrams of caffeine. So you see what I'm saying? It's less calories, more protein, less fat, less carbs, less sugar, and more caffeine. Like, it's a win-win all the way around, no matter how you spin it. Now we get to go search for the scoop. There it is. I don't like to have to dig my hand all the way in it. Damn it. There we go. Okay. 2 scoops. I'm so excited, you guys have no idea. 1 scoop. 2 scoops. And I'm mixing it in water. Just to be absolutely clear, I'm mixing it in water. Yes, it's coffee. So it is protein iced coffee. There's 20 grams of protein per 2 scoops. And it's designed to be drank iced because whey protein, if it gets too hot, will curdle. I'm not cleaning them. Am I going to Valhalla when I die? Well, I don't know. You know. So, basically, TWC, Myers, in comparison to like a coffee shop frappe, this has 150 milligrams of caffeine, and a coffee shop frappe has 70. This has 1 gram of sugar. Coffee shop frappe has 35 grams of sugar. This has 20 grams of protein. Coffee shop coffee has 4 grams of protein. And if you are looking at calorie count, this has 120 calories. A coffee shop frappe has 370 calories. So no matter how you spin it, like less sugar, less carbs, less fat, more protein, and more caffeine than anything in a coffee shop. So this is the way to go. If you do plant-based protein, maybe. That's a matter of personal opinion. I am not a vegan, nor am I a vegetarian, so I tend to do whey-based protein. So. Okay, we're gonna mix this. Oh, where's my shaker ball? Oh, if we were meant to be plant-based animals, we would be plant-based animals. We're not meant to be plant-based animals. That's a matter of personal choice. Your brother lives in Arizona. He served in the forces, 75th Rangers, and you were in the British Parachute Regiment. Oh, dang. Look at that little history. What do you mean if you follow the instructions? Why Texas? What? I don't know. what you mean, YouTube kid. Protein is not the topic. We were just talking about Cheek protein iced coffee in the white chocolate peppermint flavor. Thanks for hating on me. It means I'm doing something right. Does it have stevia in it? Sucralose. Glass. No artificial flavors or colors. I do eat meat. No, he's mad. See, here's the thing. If I had any more level of muscle than I had now, he would tell me I look like a dude. So it's like it's a lose-lose. He's just one of those people who's really, really miserable and unhappy and just likes to go on people's lives and say shitty things, which doesn't define me. It only defines him as somebody who's unhappy. Come here, Bubby. You want some ice? Come here. Good boy. So I have the ice maker that makes the pebble ice, the little tiny pebble ice, and it always like sticks together, so I just take a knife and break it up, and every time I do that, pieces fly out, and the dog thinks it's a treat. So I mean, it's a perfect little doggy treat, you know. How's the trucking going? Oh, coffee cups. Fuck yeah, Ron. Fuck yeah, thank you. So my doggy loves ice, but he only likes pebble ice. He'll only eat the pebble ice. We got to give Ron one more. Oh, Ron's in the front running right now, guys. Ron is in the front running for anybody who's curious. So we mixed our Cheek protein, white chocolate peppermint protein, just with water. Because the true test of a protein is to mix it with water and see how flavorful it is. What am I cooking for dinner? I don't make dinner. Mom does. Oh, look at that. A little left over. No, it's fine. Let him just be miserable. Just let him be miserable. Oh, we were talking about the guy who's trash talking. How much is it up to now? Ron has 5. So the number to beat is 5. That's yummy. Oh, it's got, I find like peppermint mochas and white chocolate peppermints are always like overly peppermint, but this one isn't. This one isn't at all. It's got like a slight hint of peppermint finish. It's not overpowering in the peppermint department. My mom is the one who does the cooking at home because I'm lazy when I'm at home. I like my leggings. These are my sweats. My joggers, I should say. So, yeah, it's really good. Has a slight sweetness of the white chocolate and then a tiny little underlying hint of the peppermint. Yeah, I know you need to order some. It's actually here on YouTube, or you can go get it off a TikTok shop. That's where it is also. H-E-B carries, I don't know if they carry this flavor, but H-E-B carries Cheek protein as well. Well, considering my mom's in her 70s and it gives her something to do, and I'm here to make sure that she's okay. But thanks for your hate, because everybody else here knows who you are and can tell everything about your character. So thanks for showing up and showing off your showing your ass to everybody. Um, yeah, I know. Yeah. I just, I don't have patience for bullshit and stupid people. I mean, call it what it is. I mean, I'll tolerate and I will let them show their ass for a little while. And then after a while, it's like, why am I even, I'm not even going to engage. I'm just not even going to waste my time and my energy on somebody who's that miserable in their life that they have to go on somebody else's live and, you know what I mean? And then try to tear them down because Home Slices too doesn't have enough character to actually, or enough confidence to actually go live and you know, do any of that. Oh, what do we got there? High fives? You take it out on trolls. I mean, isn't that what you should do? Rounds up to 6, guys. Here's, okay. We're gonna answer your question asking it, are you as bad as they are? Let me explain this to you, okay? So when you come into somebody's live and you start, you know nothing about them, right? And you're like, oh, are you on welfare? Or, oh, you don't look fit. Or you just start down talking them. You just start trash talking them for no reason. The way that this works is your independent opinion of somebody doesn't define who they are. So if you come in here and you have a problem with me, let's say you want to trash talk me for whatever, tell me I'm old or that I'm not pretty or ask me if I'm a guy or just those ridiculous questions that they ask, right? So here's the thing. Nobody who's doing good in their life and nobody who is successful and making progress in life is going to trash talk somebody else. So ultimately at the end of the day, when somebody comes into a live and then they start saying all kinds of stupid, ridiculous, trollish, mean, hurtful things, trying to get a response out of somebody, it tells you everything you need to know about them. It tells you that they're unhappy. It tells you that they lack confidence, they lack self-esteem, they lack self-value, they lack any sort of ambition, and they lack the ability to work hard, be consistent, and work towards achieving their goals. Because if they did, if they had all of that, there would be no reason to say anything shitty to anybody who's just living their life and doing what it is that they want to do. Does that make sense? So that's where we're at with that. And all it does when you actually go into somebody's life that you've never been in before and you start being mean to them or you start downgrading them or you start saying derogatory things or anything of that sort, it doesn't say anything about the person. It says everything about you. It's an absolute projection and deflection of what's going on in your life. And when a male comes into my live and is like, oh, what's your OnlyFans? Or what that mouth do? Or, all that stupid shit that guys say. What that tells everybody, absolutely without a doubt, is it tells everybody that your opinion of women is that they're only there for your own personal pleasure and that women have no worth and women have no value. So again, it's an absolute character definer for the person who's saying it. Well, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. If you don't like somebody's live stream, don't watch it. Literally being upset by something that somebody puts online is like stepping in dog shit on purpose and then getting mad about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jay. So yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't change those people, and I'm not trying to change them. Right. If you don't like somebody's stream, just fucking scroll to the next one, you know? If you don't like the way somebody looks or you don't like the way their voice sounds, why are you going to sit there and listen to them? Like, why are you going to torture yourself? Literally, like I said, it's like stepping in dog shit and then being offended by it. It's like seeing a pile of dog shit on the ground and then stepping in it and then getting mad about it. Like purposely stepping in it and then getting mad about it. I know they do it to get attention, but the attention that it's bringing them is really not anything good. It's absolute. They say those things, and it's literally like saying, here's the kind of person I am. Here, I'm a piece of shit person, or I'm a miserable person, or, you know, I'm a jealous person, or I'm an insecure person. Here I am. Please pay attention to me, you know? So when I pay attention to them, it's solely to point out what's lacking in their life. You know? Yeah, I know. There's a lot of really unhappy people in the world. There's a lot of people in the world, especially because of social media. So social media is great for networking and connecting with people. Unfortunately, social media is not always used for good. And people look at social media, they scroll social media, they see people doing lives, they see people making videos, they see people being successful in business ventures, in trucking, and whatever it is that people are doing, right? So you are constantly seeing other people's lives, not just in a live stream, but in a video that they've posted. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The vast majority of the population does not post the shitty, painful, hard things in their life. Okay? If I'm crying, I'm never going to make a video, except for when Grandpa died. That's a given. But that is the most vulnerable that social media has ever seen me, is when my grandpa died. And I did it because everybody loved Grandpa so much that I felt like I don't want to say I felt like I owed it to them, but so many people used to just love my live streams with my grandpa. So it was like, I'm going to say I owed it to them. I didn't owe it to them, but you know what I mean? I felt like they had connected because so many people in their 40s and older don't have grandparents anymore. So it was like their connection to a grandparent without having their own grandparents anymore, you know? So that was the only time I've ever posted anything crying. That was the only time I posted anything even remotely close to emotional to my life. Because that's my personal life. And it's called personal life because it's personal. It's not part of social, you know? I dated somebody for a long time before I posted them to my social. And then when I left them, I didn't post anything about it to my social. It was a long time before people realized that we had broke up. Like, it is that way for a reason, you know? But when you're scrolling social media and you see somebody doing well for themselves, just know that is a moment it's just one moment in their life. That doesn't mean that their entire life is Hawaii vacations, Bahama vacations, beautiful sunsets, and perfect relationships. That's not the reality. Social media does not show 100% reality all the time. That's just not how it goes. And too many people see these happy, wonderful moments and think that what's wrong with my life because I don't have all these happy, wonderful moments. Those are edited, clipped moments solely designed for social. Like, It's been a frustrating week. Well, it's been a very productive week, getting my license transferred, getting my title transferred, you know, getting all this stuff done, right? I don't do trends. Very rarely do I do trends. And if I do a trend, it's because I'm bored and I'm like, well, you know, let's see. But I definitely don't do like thirst trap trends or anything like that. So this whole week, I have posted there's 7 days in a week. Okay, so there's 14 videos that went up this week from Sunday to today, right? 14 videos. Do you think that those 14 clips are the only things that happened to me this week? I don't know anything about how trends benefit, or I don't do that. If you go and you look at my channel and you look at my shorts are anything from gym and fitness, because that's what I do, and trucking. Sometimes sitting at home, maybe the dogs are playing on the couch, or you know, mom and I had a funny joke when we were at the store. That's what I post. I post my real fucking life. But there's 14 clips that go up in a week. There are more than 14 moments that happen in my life. Those are just the ones that I chose to show you guys. You know? And people forget that. God damn it, that's good. Oh, I know what it is. Oh my God. I figured it out. So you guys know those peppermint candies, the big round ones that are like fluffy? They're like tall and then they're round. They're like cylinders. Does that make sense? Not the round peppermint candies, but they're not real hard and dense, if that makes sense. Like when you bite into them, they're almost like airy. The peppermints, the big round, they're tall and cylinder. People that scam for money and other stuff and lie to make money. Oh, of course. Well, fuck those people. We all know the scammers when we see them, though. Yeah, like the after not the flat disc ones, but they're like the taller cylinder ones. Yeah, the one, oh, Jesus Christ, someone's at the door. Hold on.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Hold on. Oh, it's the mail lady. Stay. Thank you. Mom got glitter. Mom got glitter. Anyways, so the mints that I'm talking about, they're a lot sweeter, and the peppermint is a lot milder. Does that make sense? Yeah, like the after dinner mints. Yes. That's the flavor of the peppermint in here. Oh, it's so good. It's like a very mild version of it. It's like the aftertaste is a very mild. Oh my God, it's so good. Not with the tree in them. No, we're not talking the round discs. We're talking the ones where when you bite into them, they're almost like really airy. They're white and red. Yeah. Let's see if I can find them online. I can't remember what they're called though, but that is the peppermint flavor in here. It's like a mild, very faintly mild flavor of that. So it's not overly, yeah, pillowy. Yes, they're pillowy. That's the word, pillowy. Yes. That's the flavor of the peppermint in the white chocolate peppermint. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Oh, the grasshopper mints are, yeah, that's good shit. The drink, yeah. You're having an Irish and Scottish coffee? What the fuck is that? Yeah, That's the Alexa. Someone was detected at the front door. It was the mail lady. Yes, there's caffeine. There's 150 milligrams in this cheap protein iced coffee. So there's, what is that? 75 milligrams per scoop and 10 grams of protein per scoop. Yeah. So this shit's bomb as fuck. That's my favorite. Yeah, I am doing well. Oh, you guys, I don't know if it's on here. It's probably not on here, but we'll pin it anyways. So I got a brand new logo, you guys, for my, what you call it? What you just bought? Grinch flavored, what the fuck does Grinch flavored coffee creamer taste like? Yes, I got a brand new logo. I just penned it for my new, for my fucking trucking line, brand new logo. So I have 2 layouts for it. So one layout is it just says fucking trucking across the front. The other layout is it says fucking trucking small. And then on the back it says fucking trucking big. Here, let me pull it up so you guys can see it. I did pen it, but let me pull it up for you. That's it. Okay. So obviously I have more colors. See here, there's much more colors than just pink. I had a friend who created that logo for me. And then, so we have hoodies. So this is the back. Okay. And that would be the front. So back, and then the front has a small logo on it. And I have shirts like that too. So big logo on the back, small logo on the front. Make sense? Just so you guys know. So there's 2 layouts for the fucking trucking shirts. Out of the coffee grinder guy. I mean, yeah. Not grinder guy. Coffee grinder, not grinder. Anyways, truckingunicorn.com, or they're linked here. Also, before November 30th, code unicorn, just type in the word unicorn in the discount box, will save you 20%. Just so you know. And it takes roughly 2 weeks to get it because they're printed. Once you order, they print them and then send them. So if you want them in time for Christmas, make sure you order in advance. Also, if you order before November 30th and use code UNICORN, you'll save 20%. Truck's doing well. I may or may not have a leak, an air leak. I don't know. I am old, you are absolutely right, but I am proud to be fucking 47 years old. I'll tell you what, not everybody has the luxury to make it this far in life, meaning this many years. A lot of people don't make it this long. You subscribed. Oh, you have to go. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. KFC. Oh, that's KCF. KC Farms. TJ Farms, KC Farms. You guys are driving me crazy with these farms. This is going to be TJ and KC. That's just how it goes. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you. You don't have to apologize. I'm old. I am 47 years old. Not everybody lives that long. And you know what? I'm happy to be here. I have 3 children. They are 30, 26, and 21. I have earned my years. I have lived my life, and I have earned all the gray hairs that I fantastically cover up because I don't like them. But it is what it is. You're done talking shit. I mean, it is what it is. We all have our opinions. I'm not hating on you for your opinion, but I'm also not offended by your opinion that I'm old. I don't give a fuck. That's the luxury of being old. You don't give a fuck anymore. The older you get, the less you give a fuck about other shit. And I can honestly say that because ever since I turned 40, it has just progressively gotten more and more and more like, fuck it, I don't fucking care. Oh, you don't like me? Fucking thanks. Thanks for not wasting my time. I appreciate that. Like, as you get older, your tolerance for bullshit becomes smaller and smaller, and I am absolutely grateful for that. 100%. I am not salt and pepper. I have a little bit of gray hair, like right here in the middle, and so I just dye it. You subscribed. Thank you, TWC. You just turned 45. I do too. Oh my God. Ever since my 40s, like, I thought turning 40 was going to be like catastrophic and life changing, and I'm officially old. And I thought all of that. And I turned 40 and life became clear. And the older I get, the more crystal clear it becomes. Like I can't even explain it. Like, I know who I am as a person. I know why I think the way I do, why those thoughts create certain emotions. Like, I have the ability to stop myself and think about something before I say it. Like, I don't snap emotionally respond from emotion anymore. Like, the world has gotten amazing for me since I turned 40. And it's like, if I could go back, I wouldn't change it. Because I had to go through all of that to get to where I am. You know what I mean? And if I hadn't have gone through that, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am now. I would be in a completely different place. I might think different. I might talk different. I might act different. I might have a different job. Like, I love who I am, where I am, what I do. I love all of it. And I wouldn't change any of the stuff. I wouldn't want to know in my 30s what I knew in my 40s. Yes, you know yourself more as you get older. Oh, high five. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Golly, I'm so glad. 100% glad. Yeah. It's so nice to know I'm not the only one. Because, like, for a long time, I was like, when I realized it, I was like, wow. I wonder if other people feel this way. And it's crazy. Like, you had to go through like the turmoil and the trials and the tribulations and all of the emotional heartbreak and the crazy relationships and the stupid jobs and the shitty bosses, and you have to go through all of that to get to the point where you understand who you are. And I don't think my life would have gone in this direction if I would have gotten to that point sooner in my life. You don't want to get married and have kids, that's okay. Shit, my sons don't want to have kids. I'm okay with that. I don't know. Life is exciting. Like, the older I get, like, okay, I'm 47. So in 3 years I'm going to be 50. I'll be half a century old. Which is exactly how, when people ask me how old I am, I'm going to say I'm half a century old. And then when you turn 55, you get senior citizen discounts. And as we get older, then obviously you qualify for AARP. But with AARP, there's like travel discounts and hotel discounts and rental car discounts, and there's like millions of discounts for being an old person. For like, it's like a congratulations, you survived life to this point. Here, let us give you a reward for it, you know? Yeah. It- it's it's like a prize, you know? Early retirement. You know what? I'm a truck driver. What's up, Burr? I don't think I'll ever retire. I'll get bored. Burr, we are still in contest, by the way. We are still in the sticker war, FYI, guys. We started with a sticker war started earlier, you know, offering like supers or gifts or whatever. And right now, Ron is in the lead with 5, which means whoever ends up doing the most gets, I will mail them 3 of my stickers. Just so you know, Burr, what's going up. What's going on? Long haul. Long haul. When I go out, I don't come home for weeks. Anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks at a time. So, yeah. You work in trucking? What do you do? 60s, you can be on Social Security. Well, yeah, you can be on Social Security. But here's the problem is what you get for Social Security is not always enough to live on without having a retirement savings. You know, not to mention you put money in savings for retirement, and in your mind you're like, okay, that should be enough to live on. But what you fail to realize is that's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years from now. Inflation, cost of living, all of that changes. And what you think now is going to be sufficient to live on in 20, 30, or 40 years ends up not being sufficient. You need to literally like quadruple or more what you think is sustainable now, because in 30, 40 years, it's not going to be sustainable. You're a supervisor at Southeastern Freight Lines? Very nice. So are you like a driver supervisor or dispatch supervisor or trucking supervisor? Social Security is on internet now. Yeah. My mom gets Social Security, but I don't, her Social Security is not enough for her to live on. And she has money in savings. Oh, you're a dock supervisor. So you have to deal with asshole truck drivers. Copy that. I got it. She has savings. I just don't want her to have to dip into that too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not that they're taking away Social Security. What they're saying is that by the time y'all become age to collect Social Security, there won't be enough funds, is what they're trying to say. I don't know. I don't know how you do it, man. I can't stand other truck drivers. I can't be a company driver. I've tried. I'm not very good at it because it's like, no, fuck you. I'm not doing that. You know, when they're like, well, you know, we can just get another driver. Well, motherfucker, go get another driver because I was looking for a job when I found this one. Like, that's why I'm an owner operator. I go where I want, when I want. I do what I want. Like, that's me. Yeah. What do you mean owner question mark? Owner operator? Like I own and operate my own semi truck? Right. I couldn't imagine doing YouTube for a job. Like, I enjoy coming in here once a week and doing a live with you guys. 100%. Absolutely love coming in here and doing a live and chatting with you guys. I would not want to do this for a living. Yes, I'm my own boss. I am my own boss. I own my own truck. So, I've tried to do the company driver thing. I did that when I very first started. I tried being a local company driver, and 14 hours a day was garbage. And if I'm going to work 14 hours a day, I'd want to be on the road. So then I became a over-the-road company driver until for about a year and a half. And then I bought my truck, and now I'm an over-the-road owner-operator. So I would rather be in charge of what loads I take, where I take them, when I go, how long I go, what type of weather I choose to drive in, etc., etc., etc. No, I'll be home for Thanksgiving. So this week we have to finalize getting our plates paid for so we can at least go out and work for 10 days or so before Thanksgiving, and then come home for Thanksgiving, and then go back out for a month. 12 hours in a night. Ugh, I hate night driving. I mean, congratulations to you. Baby mama drama is fucking garbage, by the way. Just keep it that way. I even parked my truck for a little while and became a company driver so I could be home more. I was home less. I was literally home long enough to take a shower and go to bed every single night, 5 nights a week. I was like, this is bullshit. This is why I don't company drive. You know, I don't give a fuck about traffic. I don't mind sitting in traffic, honestly. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't do well staying awake at night. I've tried and tried so many different times, and I can't do it. It's not good for me. My body is trained to sleep at night. Like, legit, you guys, I'm in bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock every night, and I'm up at like between 5 and 5:30 in the morning. Yes, truck stops have stores. They're gas stations. Think of just like a 7-Eleven gas station, just bigger for semi-trucks, with parking for semi-trucks. They have showers too. God damn it, that's good. Fuck. I know 8:30 is early. I'm an old lady, but I get up about 5:30, so yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not held hostage by anybody but my damn self. Well, thank you for the compliment. I don't know. I've lived a lot of life, and I've experienced a lot of variations and versions of life. And I know which variations and which versions make me happiest. And those are the ones that I choose to participate in. Yeah, 100%. I just want to throw this out there. I know Ron knows. He's one of my members. Members Only Live is tonight at 4 o'clock. We do it once a month. We do a Members Only Live where we just get to sit down and we chat. It's more of like an intimate personal gathering, you know, because it's only the people who pay for memberships. It's tonight at 4 o'clock Central Time. If you want to join, you have to be a member. The join button is right down here. It starts at $2.99. It's a choice. So I actually have videos up where I'm getting my truck washed. It's a hand wash. They have to scrub it, you know. Where am I based? Out of Texas. I'm waiting. So this week we switched our license over to Texas. We switched the title for my truck over to Texas. And we applied for an apportioned account. So now that I've been approved for the apportioned account, I'm waiting for my login credentials so that I can get into my apportioned account and upload insurance, 2290, DOT, all that stuff. So then I can pay for my apportion plate and go to work. That's how that goes. It's been a long process. So trying to start an authority, the guys I'm leased on to are up in Colorado. So starting an authority takes a while. And then we tried to get plates in Colorado and they were like, oh, we need a VIN check. You have to bring the truck to Colorado to get a VIN check. So then I went to Colorado and then they wouldn't give us the plate because they were like, oh, we need a picture of the back of the title, which I've never had them ask for. Oh, well, now we need an emissions. And they just kept piling on all this stupid shit that we had to get in order to get a plate out of Colorado. I'm just south of Amarillo. I'm in Lubbock. So it's been a hellacious 5 months of trying to get this all situated. And it's like, we feel like we're this fucking close to getting a plate for the truck so I can go to work. You know what I mean? I just want to go to work. I just want to go drive my truck. I just want to make some money. I just want to get back to doing what it is that I love to do. Like, I love to drive truck. And as much as it is crazy and chaotic and frustrating and aggravating and irritating and all of that consistently inconsistent, I thrive in that world. So when I'm home, day in and day out, everything is the same. Like, I get up at the same time, I go to the gym, I do the same things every single day. Like, I look forward to my Saturday live stream because it's something different that I don't do every other day of the week. So I don't do well in mundane monotony, and that is why I don't do well as a company driver. That's why I don't do well as a local driver, because while there's chaos in trucking, you get up at the same time, you go to work at the same time, you typically get off anywhere between the same 3-hour time frame, you drive home at the same time, like everything is the same every fucking day. So being over the road, even if I run the same lane every day, it's still different. I don't know. I can't explain it. There's just something about being in the truck that's peaceful to me. As chaotic as it is, I have found comfort and solace in the chaos, and I thrive in the chaos. So, maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Maybe only truck drivers get it. It is what it is. It's a shit show everywhere. Yeah, but I love the chaos of trucking. I sleep every night in the truck unless I'm at home. Oh, you work in the Tyson? Oof. When I hauled reefer, we loaded at Tyson all the time out in Iowa. It's an ever-changing picture frame. Yes! I saw one of the greatest sunsets of my life through the windshield of my truck. I was coming across, I know it's called the Atchafalaya, or however the fuck you say it, but I call it the Falalala Bridge. Down there on, what is that, 20? 10? Anyways, the 20-mile bridge, it's 55 miles an hour. All trucks right lane, blah, blah, blah. The 20-mile bridge. And I was headed west. And the sun, it was fall or winter, one of the two. There were no leaves on the trees. And the sun was down behind the trees, so all the trees looked black. And looking at the tree line, right? So you're looking at the tree line, and then you have the water, right? So there's tree line and water, and you're looking at the water, and the image of the tree line is perfectly reflected in the water. It was the most, and the reds and the oranges and it was, oh my God, it was the most amazing sunset I think I've ever seen. You become alone and depressed in the truck. Here's my theory, and I'm not saying this is true for you, but I'm just telling, think about this. When you're alone, you're only lonely when you don't like the person you're alone with. And I say that to you to frame your thought process differently. I like the way that I think. I like who I am. I like my character. I like my morals. I like my values. I like what I have to bring to the table, so to speak. I like my character. So being alone with myself gives me an opportunity to continuously reflect on my thought process, how I perceive things, how I interpret things, and how I process them, and then how I respond to them. And the more that I do that, the more I love myself, my thought process, my emotions, the more I understand myself, and the more peaceful I become. Other people in the world are not in competition with each other. They are in competition with my peace. So as long as they do not disturb my peace, they are welcome in my life. I'm telling you, learning to control your emotions is not, it doesn't happen in a day. It doesn't happen in a week, and it doesn't happen in a month. It is years of breaking down and dissecting past events in your life to understand why you reacted the way you did, and to then ask yourself, if that happened today, how would I react to it? It has been a journey. It's not been quite 10 years that I've been working on all of this, but it's been pretty close to it. And it's taken a lot of time, but I'm worth it. My happiness and my peace is worth it. And to pop out, wow, welcome back, Jay. When is the next gym stream? I don't stream when I'm in the gym. I make videos when I'm in the gym, and then I make little compilation videos and stuff like that. I think tomorrow we're going to the gym. It's going to be a leg day. I love leg day. No, I don't stream when I'm in the gym because it's distracting. Not just for me, but for other people, you know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be seen on your video. First of all. Second of all, most people don't want to listen to you have a conversation. And thirdly, I prefer to put 100% of my focus into my lift and into my movements. And if I'm trying to do a live stream while I'm in the gym, I end up with too much time between sets. And I don't get the same intensity in my workout. Yeah. So I do not, even if I'm in the truck, I don't work out while I'm doing a live. It's just, my workouts are my time for me, and I will make videos and I will share them. But it's not, It's not for me. Some people are fine with it. I'm just not. I want to be 100% focused on me. No, camera filming is not prohibited in the gym. I make lots of videos when I'm at the gym. Just go look at my YouTube page, silly. Silly, there's tons of shorts up there. Combinations of like trucking and gym work or just gym work or, you know, things like that. So, I've always filmed when I'm in the gym. I film partially to check form and also to create content. Yeah. You can have cameras in the gym. I mean, it just depends. Maybe certain gyms have policies. I don't know. But the gym I go to doesn't have a policy about it. Also, when I'm filming, I'm only filming myself. God damn it, that's good. It's like it's almost like a white chocolate peppermint bark. Oh God, it's so good. So, actually, I'm a little sore from yesterday. Yesterday was chest. My chesticles, chest and triceps. So tomorrow's gonna be probably glute day. Imagine that. It's a booty builder. My favorite day. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the compliment. I jokingly say I'm just a fat, lazy truck driver. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Tomorrow I gotta do some maintenance on the truck though. You've been out 25 years. How old are you? Do you see somebody for your PTSD or how do you manage it? I mean, there's tons of different ways and lots of different ways work for different people. I have a friend who had he had a traumatic brain injury and he had some pretty severe PTSD. So I'm always curious. Oh, look at that. Oh, facelift. Facelift. Oh, that's much. I'm just going to talk to you guys like this. Oh, that's funny. I'm a regular old comedian. They're all favorites because they all mean something to me. They're family. So these are my kids' names in Sanskrit. It's my grandma, my grandpa. My grandpa used to drive semi-truck for Weber's Bread back in the day. His grandma's cancer ribbons. Grandma's birth and death dates. Grandpa's haven't been put on yet. Things like that. So yeah, they all are pretty special to me. I have some tattoos on my back. I'm actually gonna get a chest piece. I'm gonna get, I think, for a long time I've thought about it. I want to do like shooting stars that come and blend into my sleeves. Look to the stars, and the other one's gonna say follow your dreams. Yes, I'm single. No, I don't date. I don't have time for relationships. I don't have time for men. I don't have time for people's insecurities and problems and uncertainties and lack of self-worth and lack of value and lack of boundaries and lack of respect. And yeah, I don't have time for other people's problems. I have goals, I have dreams that I am working to achieve, and other people become distractions and then demand too much of my time. That takes away from what it is that I want to do with my life, and there's nobody that's more important than I am. Call me selfish. That's never the answer anybody wants to hear, but that's the fucking truth. I'm perfectly happy being alone. I don't need anybody to fill a void because there's no void in my life. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I get a chest tattoo. I haven't fully decided yet. I mean, I am getting kind of old to keep getting tattoos, so there's that. I do need to get Grandpa's birth and death dates in here. That's the next one. It's just gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. But if I'm running sand from Arizona to New Mexico, I'll be really close to where my tattoo artist is because he's in Farmington, New Mexico. One day at a time. You were born in Scotland in 67. You're about 10 years older than me. Oh, what is a floating heart from Ron? Thank you, my dear. You are by far in the lead at 7. Get in sync with the land. That's a great idea. That's absolutely I've heard so many stories of people who've had so much like physical healing from illnesses and ailments, mental health healings, etc., etc., etc. You're absolutely right. If that's what works for you, that is absolutely the way to go. Thank you for the compliment. I did get a YouTube gift. We were doing a gift war, I guess is what you call that, or a sticker war. People were dropping them. It was a war between them. Whoever got the most gets 3 stickers sent to them in the mail. Right now, Ron is in the lead with 7. So that's the number to beat. Yeah. So far, Ron's the one who's going to get stickers. Imagine that. We've been on for 115 minutes. God damn. That's almost 2 hours. Barefoot in the grass, grounding. Some people grounding yourself works. And some people it's just being out in nature, away from the city, away from people, and just connecting with nature. Not so much grounding, but yeah, for each person it's different. 100%. So I take it Ron is still here with us. I know what he's doing. He's sending all those gifts because he wants me to just send him a sample of the protein. That's what that is. Crack me up. Just order your own. I bet you could find it at a store out there. Pretty sure. I just don't know which store. You'd have to look online. I don't even know if you heard what I said. He's doing mechanical stuff. He's trying to get the RV up and running. Then they got to load, he said, the side by side onto the little trailer, but it wouldn't start. So he's got to figure out why it won't start. So I don't even know if he can hear me. So, anyways, I suppose, guys, I should probably get off of here. Correct. You cannot judge others because it's not right for you. It's the same thing with diet and nutrition. What works for one person doesn't work for somebody else because we're all individuals. Full of tattoos. Training, martial arts. Martial arts is great. Martial arts teaches you a lot about self-control, mind control, that kind of stuff. So my son is a 2nd degree black belt in some sort of, I can't remember. His dad's a black belt in Goju Ryu Jiu-Jitsu. So yeah, him and his dad are, you know, that's their thing. But anyways, that was never my thing. I also used to be an absolutely crazy bunny in the pot, key your car kind of chick when I was younger. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. I definitely am I'm a lot calmer than I used to be, to say the least. So, but I do have to do a members only live at 4 o'clock. So it's 20 to 2. So it's like 2.5 hours. I gotta do another live for the members. So you're my new, I'm your new subscriber now. Oh, thank you. You gotta eat your veggies. You gotta get the appropriate nutrition for your body. Teaches you about yourself. Yeah. Yep. My middle son has been in karate since he was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. Yeah. But, and he probably is my one child that has the absolute most self-control. He's also my one child that is 26 years old, and I have deep, insightful, self-reflective type conversations with him, you know, because of it. He definitely, like where he is at 26 years old is very similar to where I am at 47. Like, I'm so amazed and surprised and impressed with how self-aware and like he understands human psychology. Like he understands so much about life and people and reactions and behaviors and all of that stuff, which I didn't understand at his age. Like I couldn't even begin to grasp at his age. So I definitely think that that has to do with, you know, 10 plus years of, you know, continuous martial arts, over 10 years of martial arts. It depends. If I go haul sand, I'll be out in Arizona. If I haul rebar, I'll be in Dallas. If I do aggregate, I'll be in Indiana. It just kind of depends on what I decide to haul. I think I'm going to go do sand until the beginning of the year. And then I think I'm going to go do some flatbed after that. Huh? That is a lot of... Okay, now I get it. I had to slow down and read it appropriately to get it. I got you. Anyways, guys, I gotta get off here. I have a members only live in a little over 2 hours from now, for the people in my memberships. So if you want to join the members live at 4 o'clock, in about little less than 2.5 hours from now, you have to click the join button below. Memberships start at $2.99. So anyways, I need to go. I have to get stuff ready for that. Is there a system? Oh, a lot of truck drivers use brokers. I don't use brokers. I work with customers direct, and I haul contract only freight. So yes, I've been pulled over in my truck before because I had my pink lights on running down the highway, and apparently that's illegal. So anyways, I will see you guys all next Saturday. I will see my members again at 4 o'clock today. I do have my Pretty Privilege and my Fucking Truckin' t-shirts, hats, and hoodies at truckandunicorn.com. There are 2 different layouts for the Fucking Truckin' new logo. Go check that out. If you use the code UNICORN at truckandunicorn.com, you can save 20% on merchandise. So go check those out if you want. And on the gift war, it looks like Ron is the winner of the sticker giveaway. So I will be sending him some stickers. And I will see everybody else next Saturday at noon. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks for all the new subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Yes, Ron. Woot woot, you won stickers. Not surprised. I'll see you at 4 o'clock too, Ron. I'll see everybody later. Have a great day.